So this is drawing assignment number 3. 3 pillows on a level tabletop, or you can put them on a chair or put them on a couch, however you want to display those pillows. But I think it's really important to not use bedroom pillows, but to maybe use couch pillows, which are different, so they have a little bit more movement and gesture to them. They're a little bit stiffer and firmer. I think it's nice to have the piping around them as well, and you can put all that together within the composition of the drawing. So I think, do 3 pillows compositionally and set them up, and then how much information you take in and put on that page is up to you. So I did this as a charcoal drawing again, only because I wanted to be able to show the high contrast structure of light and shadow, scale and proportion. So I started the drawing out, since they're rectangular or square perimeter objects. I was able to set that compositional study onto the page by using those rectangles, and then start establishing change of direction of that line contour, and then working back into with the curved linear structure, allowing that button to push back in, which help for the contour and the curve going back towards the interior of the pillow at the same time. So as you see these line contours here, the structure of that button coming in, at one time this was more of a square rectangle, and then I dropped those contour lines down to show the change of direction. So there's a great strength of diagonal lines coming in through here, which I think is really important to understand. That creates a sense of kinetic energy and also a sense of spatial depth, using perspective in that way. So whatever element is closest to you, like this lower corner here, always draw that the largest and bring it closest to you on the page. I did a lot of changes on this drawing as I was working through it, but once you build in composition, then you can go back into it and really push that element of light and shadow while you're doing the drawing. So in this element here, I can gain more light here, coming down this way and pulling that out, and pulling up that light illumination right along there. And then where that value change to that dark comes in, I drop a bit of a shadow in there, and then I can pull that darker contour around here. So that separation of light and shadow becomes very important. So you're always going to find an intense dark, which is your background dark. You're going to find the light, which is your foreground, and the gray tone, which is your middle ground. So you look at it as foreground, middle ground, background, light, value change, dark. And that's going to constantly repeat itself throughout the whole drawing as you engage in the concept and the format of this drawing. So like this area here, there is a brighter light here and then down here. And I just use that gray tone or that smudging on that page right there to go ahead and then create this backgrounding shadow here. And I can push that through this stronger line contour down to here, and then anchor that form in with that value change coming into here as well. Grab that light, grab that interchange, grab that light, and then also grab that value change. So hatch marking on this is a nice way to go. You move back into it with your finger. You can push the gradation and the value change. The eraser becomes the drawing tool as well as the pencil, pulling out that structure of light and shadow as you modify and then also move through the drawing. So as you draw, you're always renegotiating the structure of that form, right? But what's nice about the charcoal and the paper and the eraser, you can always adjust those elements and push them and move them forward. So if I need more of a value change down here, coming up to the lightness of that bottom edge through here, I can just lay in that value change, drop this into here. I can see that there's a light breaking up this way. This light comes back down through here, opens that up, pulls that form forward down into here, where this does that pinch point or that fold in. I can go a little bit darker into here. I can come right around that with light And then I can come back into that with that value change again, push that through, move that light back again, reposition that fold and the gesture of that fold, and then that becomes that light, and then this becomes that shadow right around it. And then you see the structure, the elements of those folds, structure of light and shadow as you're moving through that form. You're always going to see a reflective light along the bottom edge, because from the tabletop coming up, you grab like there, and then that strong grounding shadow, it's directly underneath this form right here. So that gives you the strength of that reflective light coming underneath, curving up, value change back to the light, structure of shadow again. So that's drawing assignment number 3, 3 pillows on a countertop, on a couch, on a chair, however you want to go with that. Set that up, do the drawing. Thank you very much.